Well, hi everybody. It's been a bit of a long time since I made a video, but I thought I'd decided to treat myself to a new model for my 80th birthday, which was 14th of January, which is the day I'm making this video. So what did I get myself? Well, it's a Daypole Class 121 bubble car, as they call it, right? And I've got this to run up on my branch line, which is an automatic drives up one end, then turns, it comes back, just keeps going up and down. With a little, got it on an automatic, what do you call it? The old brain's going getting 80, can't remember the words. Anyway, I've got it. Where are we? Oh, this is the model. Where's the box? There's the box. There we are. There's the box if you want to read that. That's the info. Now, I was a bit dubious of getting it at first because I'd seen on a couple of videos. One was Sam's Trains and the other one was Everard Junction. They both did a review on this, but Sam's Train was 2 years ago and Everard Junction's one was 3 years ago. And they said, well, I saw it on there, the bogie was catching as it turned, and you had to file a bit off. Well, there's plenty of clearance on mine, so whether they've made changes to it since, there's no, both ends, there's no catching on the bogie on this model, and they didn't, it didn't run very well straight out of the box. Everard Junction's one said he's went all right after he ran it in, but Sam's was, it didn't have very good report go on the running of it. But I've got this out of the box. It all looks perfect, nothing wrong with it. I tried it on my track, and it runs perfect straight out of the box. So whether it's because they've made some changes and improvements, I don't know, but it does. It runs perfect out of the box. You get a few. You can put the head codes on it, different head codes and all that cut them out yourself, but I won't be doing any of that. And you obviously, you get all these little extra bits you can put on again. You've got speedo cable and various bits. Again, I don't think I'll be doing that. But what it does say here, I'm only running this on DC because it's only on my little branch line, and it's the only thing with it running on DC is the lights go out when it stops. That's the only downside of it. So they don't stay on, whereas on DCC they would stay on all the time, wouldn't they? But what I like about it, it was £99. What you think you're paying some of these things today, this is £99. It's got interior lighting, coach lighting. It's the drive lighting, cab lighting, which comes on alternate ends, what way it's running, and it's got running directional lighting there. So you get all that for £99, and it's just a fairly weighty model, and I think it drives on all. I think it's all 4-wheel drive. Or 8 wheels in the case of this, 4-wheel. Anyway, it's I'm pleased with it, and I'll say it works. Now, what I'm going to do today, I've decided I'm going to add some seated people, as I've bought there, the Bachmann. They haven't got any legs on them because they're just made seated Right, so I'm going to put them in the interior of it, and I was going to put a driver in each end. Now these might not be, these are 1950s drivers, but they do. The two middle ones, as you see here, they're drivers. So I'll put them in, one in each end, and then the other people I just scatter about on my model railway. Right, so that's what we're doing today. Got to take the body off and do that. Now there's plenty, you can adjust all the, you can still use it DC, you can still adjust all the lighting with little switches. So if you want certain lights not to come on, you can just, there's all the list there, just toggle about various switches on it, but you still have to take the top off to do all that. I'm only using this to replace a little pacer I've had, a little Hornby pacer, which is about 35 years old. It's a little pacer, although I put my own lighting in it and some passengers in there. This is really going to replace that. Well, don't replace it, I can just still use the old one, it still goes all right. But this will just make a change to see this running up and down on the branch line. Anyway, down to business. Let's have a go at getting the body off. So I've got my microphone, an old microphone foam stand here. Put that in now. Now this is the thing. You got. There's no screws in it apparently. You just let's have a look. It tells you you got. I'm going to put a little bit of card in there. Hold it open. Cut some little bits of card. This shows you on here somewhere where the clips are. So you got clip positions there. So you can carefully hold that open. I'll slide another little bit of card in there. It all goes well. Obviously some people use the credit cards for this, but I haven't got that many credit cards. Yeah, so anyway, let's carry on. Just open out. And then try and get that down there. And cut these bits of cardboard open. Something a bit thinner would have been better. Come here. That's it. Somewhere around here. Now what I've been told is where the brake pipes are, you have to be a bit, not the brake pipes, the exhaust pipes on the front of the cab, you have to be a little bit careful when lifting it off that you don't damage them. Oh, need another bit of cardboard. Right. Oh, it's better. And what end of, let's see, what end of my pipes? They're on this end, so perhaps if I lift it up from this end first, see how that goes. Not having any luck yet. There we go. Right, there we go. Right. Now then, that's it now. Turn it over. There we are. Let's have a look. Now I want to make sure, I don't know if they're reversible this or what, but make sure I get it the right way round when I'm putting it back. I don't know if it's reversible. Is there anything? That went there, that went there, that went there. What's this? You've got a destination. Destination light, by the look of it. I didn't see anything about that in. Is that a light? That's a switch, isn't it? I don't know what that is. Right, anyway. Don't remember reading about it. It said something about destination, right? Right. Is that that? Right, anyway. Where would the destination light be? Right, anyway. I wonder if you can put this on the wrong way round. Oh, I suppose that bit where the DC, that is different to that, isn't it? So that covers that, that's it. So, yeah, the seats line up with that and they line up with that, don't they? So that's the way round, right. And what we've got to do is glue some people in. Oh. Let's open this up. That's the driver, that one. Let's do that last. Let's get these little people first. Right. Right. Now, let's have a look. I mean, they couldn't have legs on because the floor is nearly level with a. I'll pace them out first. See how they're going to be. I suppose mum can be with her child, couldn't they? Yeah. Right. I've had these. I've had some of these where you buy these cheap ones off of eBay, and you just cut the legs off. You get about 50 for about a fiver. But they seem all out of proportion. They look like giants. They could put the order them as 176 scale, and they come up. They look like giants sitting in the bloody tray. I don't know if anyone else has had that problem. Anyway, I might need a pair of tweezers to do this properly, and you haven't got ready. I'm only at the moment just standing them here, and when I'm happy with it, I'll start gluing them. See what they look like. Oopsie-daisy. I'm going to have some back to back. I think I better get a pair of tweezers. And I also have someone in this. Let's see here. Right. I don't think that's too bad. Let's have a look at that. Now what I've got to do is glue them. Let's try and get you a close-up. Well, here we are. Look, I haven't glued them in yet, but there's a close-up of them. So then, obviously, I've also got to put a driver. The driver must go in the cab, so that's separate, isn't it? I'll have to see how I get my drivers in. Hang on. One each end. That wasn't easy, because as you can see, it's behind. It's behind this. Behind this. You can't. I tried fitting it through that little hole, couldn't do it. So I had to prise these two sides out, bend this forward to lay it flat, then put the driver in, then clip it back. I had to do that both ends. So now we've got a driver in both ends. See it better. It will look better when it's on, because the cab lights up and it'll light the interior. So it'll look better than trying to show you in this light. Right, so I've stuck all the passengers in, so they're all right. So next thing is to put this back on the assemble this back together now. Then we can try it on the track. Right. Right, now then, got to get get this back on now. There's the two little pipes you have to be careful of. These exhaust pipes, because they bend round just inside there. So I'm going to hook that over first. What's that there? There's something there as well. Look. You've got to be careful of. I don't know if you can see it on there. There's two little tiny Oh, I can't bloody even see it now. There's two little tiny wires there. I've got to be careful of. Not too bad. Goes on easier than it comes off. Let's see. Well, not quite on this end. And two little wires are catching it. On that end, right. So I need to take that off first. Get them two to go over first, I think. Before that drops down. Yep, that's it. Get that over there. Then that. Nothing is quite down yet, is it? Must be it, yeah. Right, well there we go. Alright. Alright, there we are. We're back together. You can see some passengers through the window now. The driver there. You can see at that end. So I think that looks better than an empty carriage going up and down the track. There they are. We'll proceed, as it's a bit late now. Well, tomorrow I'll go out and try it on the track and show you it running. Right, well, I got my train working in the garage, and it's running up and down on, the word I couldn't think of before was my shuttle. So I'll show you that now. There it is in the station, and as you can see, like, the lights come on when it gets going. Let's follow it down. Goes down this end and then it's hidden in the tunnel. So it's, as I've said, that's gone on to infinity, so you don't see that. That's it, and there it goes with all the passengers in and the driver. And you can lighting on the back. And then that waits for so many seconds and then it comes back again. So, you can see it. So the thing is, as I say, the lights go out. Wait for it to come out again. I'll follow it along with the it just keeps going. Yeah, you can see the, just about see the driver there. Right, so that's my shuttle. Come down this end. This is the control. That's the little shuttle. That's the little shuttle board. This controls the speed of it, which is a separate power on and off switch. And that just controls whether how fast it goes. And then the light changes. It stays there for so long. You can adjust the time on it just by a little this little pot here, screwdriver in, and adjust the time of it. Right, so there we are. That's dear, excuse me. Right, I'll get some other trains going on it as well. Hang on. And one other thing I added before Alan had them on these was these pigeons. Too much zoom on. There it is. There. Top of the house. So I've got pigeons there. Pigeons there. Pigeons here. Pigeons here. Alright, so I put them on some time ago, but I see them on Alan, Alan's website. What is it? Dragon Junction Mark II. And I've added a few other men working in various little scene there of men working on the roadworks. Something I've added. I can't think of much else. I mean, I've been messing about doing more lighting and things. I think I probably showed you all that before. So I'll leave it at that for now. I'm going to make one more alteration on that, behind that brick wall at the back there, where that road is. I'm going to redo that lot, because what I'm going to do, oh, got a short, don't know what I've done there, right. Yeah, right. What I'm going to do on that back road there is, that is all solid polystyrene there. And what I was intending to do was take all that up and make it hollow, and then I can run another track round outside. I'm going to run another track round from here, put a point in here, take it out there, so to go under that road. Obviously I'll have to raise the road a bit higher, right the way along, and join this outside track on the other, coming out the other end of that tunnel, the other end, and that'll give me room to store another train, which I could easily bring into service just by flicking the points. So that's what my next job's going to be. Probably do that when the weather warms up a bit.